Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. Usual summertime excuse. I'm not really wearing a ton of makeup today because it's a work day for me. I have a wedding on Saturday. I'm actually recording this on Thursday. Thursday and Friday for me are prep and actual floral arranging days. So I tend to work 14 hours on Thursdays and Fridays, and Saturdays sometimes I will have to get up early and finish some things, but this is a pretty straightforward order for me, so it's just going to be the usual 2-day rush to get everything done. Pardon the mess that you probably see back there. I actually have a really sore throat today, and Stella was very sweet. Before I sent her off to summer camp, she tried to play doctor with me and give me all sorts of shots and medicines to try to help my sore throat to feel better. And I wish I could say that her remedies were working, but not quite. I managed to get a really sore throat. I feel like I have a cold coming on, so that's a little bit of a bummer because, like I said, I have 2 huge work days ahead of me, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I did want to do my Friday favorites and flops for you guys because honestly, I just feel like my week is not complete without doing this video. It's totally a mental thing for me, but it signifies that I have completed another week and that I survived, and I like sharing that with you guys. So let's dive right into the things that I want to mention. So the first thing that I'm going to mention is my home fragrance pick for the week. And this is a combination of wax melts that I've been melting. Now this one I don't think you can get anymore because it was limited edition last year. This is from Walmart. This is the Senstsationals Blushing Pink Petals. And this is literally all that I have left. These 3 cubes. And I hope that they re-release this at some point because this is the prettiest pink floral scent that I've ever smelled in my entire life. And the combination of this with Scentsy's Sugar Cookie is what I've been melting this week, and it's a beautiful bakery floral combination, which I really happen to like. Oh man, this smells good in and of itself. But anyway, these 2 together have been a huge favorite for me this week, and I do think that periodically Scentsationals will re-release certain fragrances, so I have hope that this will come back. But it was very unique. It's very soft and powdery, almost soapy in a way. It doesn't sound good when I'm explaining it, but if you had this at some point, if you have this in your collection, bust it out and melt it with a vanilla wax melt or a sugar cookie type or a vanilla cookie crunch, whatever you have that is bakery and basic, and you will have an amazing combination. Okay, skincare. Yesterday, which is today actually, you would have seen my review of the Asterwood Naturals. So this company did send me these products for review for you guys, but I have to, a lot of people don't watch my individual reviews, which is totally fine, but more people watch Friday Favorites and Flops, which is why I wanted to plug this in here, because if you are interested in anti-aging skincare and you are looking for something that is affordable, something that is gentle but effective, something that has really good organic ingredients in it, you need to check out this line. The serum that I have here is their argireline and vitamin C. Go watch that video if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, because I talk a little bit more in depth about what these different ingredients do. I forgot to mention in that video that these are extremely gentle. You can use these serums both morning and night, and the ingredients in them are very basic. They are obviously listed on the back here, and they all have a base of hyaluronic acid in them. They have distilled water. This one has the vitamin C. It has the argireline ingredient in it, which is wonderful for relaxing the muscles on your face. Just really, really great stuff, you guys. So definitely go check that video out if you haven't seen it to get a little bit more in-depth information. I will link this down below. You can find this stuff on Amazon. So if you have Amazon Prime, that's even better. You can get it super fast and not pay for shipping, but very reasonably priced skincare products that I have totally seen a difference with. They are effective, they are super affordable, and it just seems like a great company altogether. So there's that. Okay, I tried a new drugstore contour powder, well, contour and highlighter powder. This is the NYX Cheek Contour Duo Palette, and I have this in the color Double Date. I believe there are 6 options in total, and honestly, some of them looked more like blushes and like blush toppers than contour powders. But this one here, to me, looked the closest to my beloved NYX Taupe, which was this guy here. And in terms of colors, it's not exactly dead on, but it is a cooler toned taupey type shade. Now, I really like this. I don't love this the way that I love this, but I do really like this, and since that's not readily available anymore, I'm definitely trying to look for alternatives for you guys. This is really nice. The highlighting powder is actually wonderful as well. These are really soft, and they're very pigmented. This contour shade is actually what I'm wearing today. I tried to do just a tiny bit of makeup so that I didn't look like a complete hot mess for you guys, but there you can see a little swatch. It's a good product. I would not recommend this for anyone with like darker than a light medium skin tone, because this is just not pigmented enough. But those of us in the porcelain, fair, light medium skin tone range, give this a try. Like I said, they do have other color options. So if you are darker than light medium, go check these out. I found this at Ulta, so I will link this down below for you as well as everything else. And yeah, it's good. It is really good. I would say the consistency is very similar to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. So kind of powdery. So funny. They are extremely similar. Let me just pop that into frame for you guys so you can see there. The Wet n Wild is going to be a little bit more affordable than the NYX, but I feel like the NYX might be slightly better quality. So this was $9, and right now I think at Ulta all of the NYX face and eye stuff is buy one get one half off. So there you have it. Let's just talk about the other NYX thing that I have here. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. In some of my recent videos, you will have probably noticed that I did a little bit more of a defined brow. Normally, I will just use my Amazonian Clay Volumizing Powder from Tarte in my brows, which is good enough for most days. But I've been liking a little bit more of a defined tail to my brows. And what I use is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Taupe. And this has a really fine tip on it. Those of you that love the Anastasia Brow Wiz, this is a much less expensive option. I feel like for me, the quality is just as good, and it's half the price. Now, I have heard some people say that they tried this and they still prefer the Anastasia, and that's, you know, you're just gonna kind of have to try it to see. But if this works for you, it is half the price. And when I use this consistently, I definitely know that you can go through these pencils pretty quickly. So you do get a spoolie just like you do with the Anastasia. And the spoolie, I feel like, is a really good one. I definitely use it and find it to be effective in helping to spread out the product a little bit and just make it look a little bit more natural. But this is great. I use the color Taupe, and that works with my gray hair because I also go over it with a gray brow powder. So if you haven't seen it, that's what the color is that I use. So this is actually what I have on today. Since it's kind of a low-key day for me, I didn't do the bolder brow, but good stuff there. Okay, I have a couple of lip products I wanted to recommend. So this is the Mocha Rose Balm from Smith's. And this is actually all that I have on my lips right now. This is a balm that I love this stuff. Most of these Smith's rosebud type balms I've used them for years. They are a petroleum based, so like Vaseline type consistency balm, but I get like a little bit of color payoff. I get a lot of moisture. I feel like the moisture is locked into my lips. And when my lips are really chapped from like a sunburn or something like that, this is really soothing to me. And I really like this. I'm one of those weirdos. I don't like sticking my fingers in these. Of course, now I can't open it. Balls. Come on. There we go. I just like do that, which is why I have that nice dip in there. And that works for me. These are super affordable. I'll link these below at drugstore.com because that's where I found the best prices on them and the biggest selection. And yeah, good stuff. The other thing I wanted to share is my Too Faced Melted Long Wear lipstick. This is the liquefied lipsticks in Melted Peony. Now this, oh God. You guys, I'm having like such a day. Not a good sign. This color is gorgeous. I was wearing this a lot earlier in the week with the eyeshadow palette I'm going to show you guys. I'm sure you're going to know what it is. But anyway, I was wearing this because it goes really well with that. At least the colors that I've been using. I really like these melted lipsticks from Too Faced. I am not a liquid lipstick person with most brands. Like I just don't like them. I know they're all the rage, but I prefer a regular traditional lipstick bullet, and I just feel like I have more control with that. I feel like the wear is better, but this is the one exception that I make in terms of like liquid lipsticks. I just find this to be comfortable, not overly drying. It never really completely dries down, so your lips still feel creamy. Yeah, you have to be a little bit careful and check for like possible transfer, but for the most part, this stays put. It is definitely a long wear product and it's comfortable. So the Melted Peony is beautiful for spring and summer, and I've been wearing it quite a bit this week, and it's easy enough to reapply. And this color is gorgeous. It's just a beautiful pinky rose shade. Oh, I love it. Also leaves just a little bit of a stain as it starts to wear off, which is kind of nice. And then the eyeshadow palette. You guys knew this was coming, right? So I did a review of this palette on Monday, and then I did a look with it on Tuesday. It was a pretty neutral look because it's part of my Perfect Neutral Eye series. I know some of you are just like, just use some more effing color. Like it probably drives you guys nuts, but there's a reason it's the Perfect Neutral Eye series. One, that's what I really wear most days, and two, like, I think that's probably most relatable for the vast majority of people out there. You can absolutely do pops of color with this because there's color in here. You've seen me talk about this. You've seen some swatches of it. You've seen lots of people talk about this. What's really special about this palette for me is not so much the color combination, because I don't want to say I'm indifferent to it. I like it, and I have come up with some pretty looks, but I tend to prefer cooler shades, and this is obviously not filled with a ton of cooler shades. But what's special about this is the formulation of the eyeshadows. You have to use it to understand like how amazing this formula is. It is like nothing else that I have ever used before. I swear, you guys, and if you've used it, you know, like there's just something different about this formulation, and whatever lab they used, it's a winner. I mean, they have a consistency that I have never felt before. They are so finely milled. There is no grittiness. It almost feels like a smooth silicone when you like rub it between your fingers. It's amazing. This is amazing, you guys. Whatever this formula is, I want Anastasia to keep making it. And I want them to come out with a cool tone palette, because I would buy 8 just to have on backup. Such a beautiful formulation, you guys. And if you like these colors, which, you know, I would say probably 95% of the YouTube population prefers this over the cooler shades, these warmer, kind of reddier type tones, you would love this. Just go to Sephora, go to Ulta, test it out. It's sold out in a lot of places, but there are places where you can get it online. Ulta has it in stock. Sephora, I believe, has it in stock. So does the Anastasia website. Go somewhere, wherever it is, and buy it because you will not regret it. I promise you. I will link where you can get it all 3 places down below. Just buy it. Like, it's one of those things, like, I don't like pressuring people or telling people, like, you gotta have it. Like, because really, truly, you don't need any of this crap that, like, we all use, right? But in terms of being really unique in formulation and having a really popular color range, this is it. Like, I feel like this is, at the end of the year, I can already tell you that my top products, this is probably going to be in the top 3. It's that good. So, no, you don't need it, and you especially don't need it necessarily right now unless you really want it right now. It is permanent, so that's the awesome thing about this. You can get this in the fall during the VIB sale or the next time that Ulta comes out with another 20% off coupon for the Platinum Perks members. Fabulous. So fabulous. Packaging, not great, but who cares? Like, you're getting an amazing selection of colors and amazing formulation for $42. Like, you seriously cannot go wrong. Okay. I'm out of breath. I'm out of energy. I have to go work now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will try to remember to link all of my videos from earlier in the week down below for you. Have a great weekend, you guys, and I will see you. I'll probably see you on Tuesday. I'm uploading a collab video on Sunday of top drugstore products. So since I'm uploading a video on Sunday, I'm not going to do one on Monday. So, yeah. So I will see you guys Sunday and Tuesday. Bye. Have a great weekend.